Today we are making 3 recipes using soda. A root beer barbecue sauce, barbecue chicken made with that sauce, and an easy 3-ingredient Sprite biscuit to serve it on.
This one does have a little bit of a twist. We're going to start, that's some olive oil that we put in, and you could use avocado oil, probably use vegetable oil. And we're going to saute a little bit of garlic because you gotta have the garlic.
Ready for the secret ingredient? Go.
Here's the secret ingredient.
We're adding 1 small can of root beer.
A&W root beer. Now you could use any kind of root beer. And now we're going to go in with some ketchup. Now this is the Simply Heinz that we use because this one doesn't have any high fructose corn syrup.
And then Worcestershire sauce.
And Worcestershire sauce. And like our friend Annie says, wash your sister sauce. Now, one thing that I would like to say is that with your soda, you don't want to use diet soda. Now we're going to put in brown sugar. And I think with barbecue sauce, you either like it spicy or you like it sweet. How do you like your barbecue sauce? All right, now just a smidge of pepper because I don't like pepper. All right, now some salt. And now we're going to make a slurry of a little bit of cornstarch and some water. And we're going to do this to basically give our sauce a little bit thicker.
And this is also going to add just a couple of minutes to the cook time of your sauce as well.
And it smells really good in here.
And you're just going to cook this and stir it until it reduces by about 1/4.
But we're actually going to use this on something, so we're not just jarring it.
So just give it a little extra stir, let it cool, and your barbecue sauce is ready to go. Let's make an everyday barbecue. And it is pretty fast and it has great flavor. Of course, you want to start by spicing your meat. In this case, we're going to make chicken. So we're going to make a rub. It's going to start with some brown sugar, onion powder, garlic powder, and salt. Now if you'd like, you could also add some cumin, and you could also add some paprika. Now we're going to be doing approximately 1 pound of chicken here, so what you'll see is that there's not a whole lot of the spicing that goes on. Now to make this really, really easy, just grab yourself a Ziploc bag and just pour your chicken in there. This is approximately 1 pound of chicken. Then we're just going to drop about half of that in there, mix it around, and then pour the rest of your dry rub in there and mix it around. Okay, there you go. Next, we're going to take our Instant Pot and we're going to use the saute function and then add just a little bit of oil. It's going to heat up, and while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and make what we're going to cook our chicken in. And we're just going to add some chicken stock, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and some barbecue sauce. And then you're just going to mix this up. So we're just going to take our chicken, just drop it right in there. You can already hear it starting to sizzle. Since we're doing a small batch, we're just going to pile the chicken up on one side and then deglaze the pan with a little chicken broth and stir that around. We're going to take our barbecue sauce mixture and just pour it on in there. Put the lid on it. There we go. Make sure you close up the venting. Then use your poultry setting. Mine defaults to 15 minutes at high pressure, and we'll be back in 15 minutes when it's done. All right, so our chicken is done and it's had about 10 minutes to release. There's our chicken. All right, so what we want to do is get our chicken out of there, because after this we're going to shred it. All right, so here's our chicken. This is roughly 1 pound of chicken. This is really easy for things like chicken. There you go. Now we're going to add a little bit more of our barbecue sauce. Okay, we're just going to add a couple, just a little bit. ladle's full. You want it to be able to stick to your sandwiches, stick to your meat, but not make any sandwiches too wet. Okay, toss that around, and that's all there is to it. What are we making?
We're gonna make some three ingredient biscuits. So that's some flour, and next, the second ingredient, sour cream. Now I would recommend that you use full fat sour cream, just because you're gonna need some fat in these biscuits, kind of dense.
And you're also using self-rising flour.
Yeah, so we're gonna cut the sour cream into our flour. So now we're gonna pour in some Sprite. If you know me, you know that one thing I do not like to touch is dough. And so Sean's gonna come and he's gonna roll these out.
So I'm just using a sheet. Just want to sprinkle some flour down on it, kind of limit how much your dough sticks. And then just drop that out on your baking sheet. Get some flour on my fingers, just press these out. Doesn't have to be real formal. Use a rolling pin if you like. You can also make these as drop biscuits. We're just gonna make a couple of normal sized biscuits, just like that. Let's put these on our cookie sheet.
Let's do that.
So we're gonna put a couple of them on here, just like that. It's ready to go.
Yep.
Now, if you wanted to, you could also brush these with butter. Would you like to do that?
I would probably wait until they're
Done?
done. to
That's
brush
another
them with
option.
butter.
So these will go into the oven. So these are our biscuits after 12 minutes. You see they're browning already. And we're gonna brush a little bit of butter on them and just drop it on top of our biscuits. And then back into the oven they'll go for just a couple minutes. All right, and here are our biscuits. And that's how we made 3 simple recipes using soda, from the sauce to the chicken to the biscuits. If you enjoyed this recipe, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more great recipes from Ghost Host Kitchen.